What's up, Ted Legal here, President of the Jamaica Association for Private Security. What's up, everyone? So as we said from the other day, we're gonna try to have some live video regularly. So even if it's once a week, maybe once a month, hopefully we don't wait so long. So we're gonna have some live videos about the security industry. Remember, when you watch a video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Comment. Let's hear your comment and let's hear what you have to say in the comment section and see what is what. So before I start, I'm going to share the live. So today we are talking about the KingAlarm expensive uniform package. So I'm going to share the live and come back. Alright, so I'm back. Thanks. Alright, so I'm back, everyone. I'm back. So we're going to discuss the KingAlarm uniform package. Very expensive uniform package. But before we reach there, we have to at least try to go back in the past. Now, many of us, thought that when we were basically told our turn employees as of April 1st, 2023, many of us thought that free uniform would be a part of the package of, the benefits of being employees. Because I believe most of us believe it's fair that if we're going to rear or even advertise, because basically you advertise a company when you rear their uniform. So at least many of us thought it would be free. No, it isn't the case. So so you have few companies where basically give free uniform, but those are the smaller companies. Now, one of the major security companies used to deal with free uniform. Now we are here to go back to free uniform, that a guardsman, allegedly, because we have to use some terms, because for some reason, you don't know, want to left yourself out there, because some people have threatened lawsuit and them crap. But allegedly, by the way, the memo was out there where Guardsman sent out a memo saying they're going to stop basically free uniform. Now, I don't see any other memo come out, so maybe Guardsman need to come clarify, but at least I know some officers who work with that company, basically tell me that, hey, they're not paying for any uniform. So that one kind of opening here. But so that one basically kind of warm. Now, most of the companies currently basically have a uniform package for newcomers and also officers were in the company a long time. Yeah, my back people. So officers were in the company, them still have to pay for uniform. Now, many of you supposed to remember July of this year where many of us, basically a few of us decided to take a stand. Many of you maybe saw what happened in the media regards to our plans stick out. Now, resulting from that, KingAlarm uniform package was $50,000. Now, I'm hearing that it reduced to $40,000, which is still too expensive. The movement, the Jamaica Association for Private Security, believe that, let's say you're not going to deal with free uniform, at least the uniform is supposed to be under the $30,000. Now, if you make certain things mandatory, so for example, an officer will come in at the company with them combat shoes already, and when you still have to say it's mandatory to take your shoes when it can prove that the person have a combat shoes, sometimes, many of us have to wonder, like, it's the same shoes. Some of the shoes are very identical and everything like that. But These companies insist that, the officer should pay for those shoes. People, remember, like the video. If you're new, you subscribe. Now, the KingAlarm package, that time when we used to work there, you used to have to get 5 shirts, 3 pants, the belt and crest and those stuff. Now, according to a memo that came out the other day, in July, due to, the sick out strike or, threats, I saw a memo came out from KingAlarm saying that they are, basically going to enforce, the policy that was there before, that you shouldn't pay for branded uniform. So it's like maybe some of the managers maybe wasn't following the policy, quote unquote policy. Also, I think the KingAlarm company basically said, all right, no branded uniform. If you pay for the non-branded uniform when you're leaving, you don't have to bring in the non-branded uniform. But the branded uniform where you pay for, the branded uniform that you never pay for, you have to bring them back in. For example, your cap, anything with mark KingAlarm, you have to bring it back because, quote unquote, you never pay for them. Now, fast forward to now. Based on what I'm hearing, allegedly, the uniform package is 40,000. Even some officers are commenting that it's still certain amount of money, the 50,000, but I suspect it's still it's 40,000. But as we said, we used to work with the company, so some things where make the cost reach to 40,000 make no sense. For example, a new person coming on the company, you don't have to basically make it mandatory. Basically force them to take 5 shirts. Also 3 pants, you don't have to force them to take 3 pants. Also in some situations you have some officers where basically, them don't pay for all of them items, but some of them maybe leave early, maybe 6 months or something, but they never receive all of them package what them pay for. So, and some of them now get back a refund. Anyways, KingAlarm uniform package currently is the most expensive uniform package in the security industry. The next company, we're not calling name, but one of the company them, I think, don't quote me. Yeah, don't quote me. Big up the bodies. Big up yourself. Don't quote me. I don't want to quote the wrong company name, but one of them are $39,000. You have to pay annually. Basically, you have to pay $1,500 every fortnight until you leave. According to them, according to the officers from the company, is that you have to, it's like every year you get new uniform. You can go there and get it, and but all the year if you have basically you pay $39,000, every year. That can't make no sense. So that's one of the company, but the name, we discussed that company so much, but we don't. 2 names in my mind, or don't want to call the wrong name. So that company basically to me are the second company. So imagine as a new officer coming to one company, you have to pay a uniform. You have to pay most of them have to deal with surfeit ticket. Some of them live on a hostel, or some Jamaicans call it a dorm. So it's like surviving in the first 3 months or first 2 months are gonna be very tough. Now the jobs movement is calling on the KingAlarm, to lower the uniform price. I believe the company they said them are going lower the price, but I don't know how long that'll take. That'll take a while though, So any officers, as I said, the stream is live for officers to maybe comment in the comment section. Let's say you work with KingAlarm and you're new. Let me know how the package set up. Also, if you're in the company for a while and you still have to pay for a branded uniform, comment in the comment section below. Most of you can still reach me on Facebook. Most of you have my number, 876-262-2888. Or you can WhatsApp me, let me know what's the current situation. If you get any reset memo from the company telling you, alright, the package will be lower. Many of you know I believe in the free uniform, but so therefore therefore that's why they have to sell it at a cost. It's just curious because most companies in Jamaica are otherwise from the security industry. Most companies, the top companies, you get a branded uniform, basically the company pay for it. You get it free. So I don't understand why in the security industry. I don't understand the security industry when you rear and advertise the company uniform, the company image and everything, you have to pay for basically. You have to pay for advertise the company, which can make sense. Now, I believe if KingAlarm do the right thing, I think other companies would follow. Now remember, Guardsman was giving out free uniform for 2 years, from April the 1st to July. But as I said, people, don't quote me on it because a couple of officers from that company tell me that the company gone back to free uniform. So they are basically the only company giving free uniform. But obviously, I understand if them quote unquote did reverse to officers have to pay for uniform. Because the main reason if them alone the security industry issue free uniform, how that I got benefit when all of the other companies are not follow. Can't make no sense. So I understand why they have to revert for their decision. As I said, quote unquote revert, because we are here said them kind of have to shelve it. Yeah, people, remember, like the video, and also share the video. For example, when you finish the live, you can share it on the WhatsApp status, share it on the Facebook page, because remember, maybe, some officers at work, KingAlarm officers, when they can share it around so at least them see it. So at least them can rewatch the video and ensure to subscribe. As we say, we are continue to do our live videos, whether it's once a week, or maybe twice a month. Let's see how that go. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, the bodies, let me know if you have anything to say. Nobody want comment. Can comment before we end the live. But what we are trying to say to Mr. John Hazard and the KingAlarm family, the uniform package is very expensive. It's very expensive. Even though I cut from 50,000 to 40,000, it's still very expensive. That's a reality. Yeah, very, very expensive. And we can't beat around the bush and try to sabotage a person because they must speak out or something like that. Yeah. So remember, as we said, we don't want to bring up a Surrey Institute in terms of a training institute, but someone is supposed to see what going on social media with this movement and in terms of the cost of a surfer ticket. So as I say, imagine if you have to pay for surfer ticket and those stuff. So, alright, so let's say you work $30,000 for the, let's say 34,000, you work 80 hours for the fortnight. Yeah, 30,000 for the fortnight. And imagine, let's say you're there on the dorm, you have to pay for surfer ticket, and you don't know uniform is a must on taxes. So if you work 30,000, you know it's at least 20,000 are going at deductions. Now, remember you have bills to pay. You know, so even though you leave, you come from far and come whatever, maybe you have a place back home where you have to pay a bill same or you still have kids. You know, maybe you have a parent, somebody where you still have to take care of. You know what I mean? So therefore, you know, $10,000 just cannot survive. Even for you alone, because remember you're not even talking about lunch, where you have to buy your transportation and those stuff. You know what I mean? So I've seen pay slips in the past where a person work, you know, a certain amount of money, and guess so. Maybe some of them end up with $2,000, $1,000, even $0, I say one time. You know what I mean? So it's not an easy thing. Oh, big up Royal Beauty, big up. Oh, it seems like you used to work with KingAlarm. Okay. Yeah, man, as I say, as I say, I can go more. I don't know why I basically go in I try to kind my words in terms. I try to be diplomatic, but out of respect to the pharma company I used to work with, but the reality is that some things need to change. Okay, oh, Royal Beauty say yes, okay. Yeah, man, a lot of people know, even ex-employees of KingAlarm, you know, I said the same thing. You know what I mean? So, them cannot deny it. Nobody cannot deny it. So if they want to come put out some statement, say, hey, they don't have the most expensive uniform package in Jamaica, no problem. Point it out and show it. We're big enough as a movement now, as a group, and as a person, Teddy Lee Gray, we're big enough to apologize, say, hey, show we another security company in Jamaica that is paying way more than KingAlarm for uniform package. Show me that. Show me that company. I would love to know that company, that security company. Currently, KingAlarm, everybody know about with the ice. So it's people like Panacea 40,000. Remember I talked about 50,000. 40,000 for uniform, like when I hear that, like, you know, it's like me don't know how that resonate, like $40,000 for uniforms. Oh, you know, how we come to 40,000, you know. If let's say a company say, all right, you don't have to pay for any branded uniform. I think at the company they have the cap is sure KingAlarm. I think they have brush shield. I don't maybe know if it's KingAlarm. I don't remember. I think the jacket, yeah, the blazer. I think it KingAlarm. So you're supposed to get that free. That are roughly around $3,000 for that blazer. The cap around $1,000. So let's say the package was $50,000. And then again, if the company come out with a statement in July that saying that the policy of the company that nobody should be paying for branded uniform, but then again, the people them ask a question, and even me, if you ask a question, then if the officers them shouldn't have been paying for the branded uniform, then all the package comes to $50,000. You know what I mean? All the package is $50,000. Cause let's say those shirts, the pants maybe are 2,000 something. The shirts are 2,000 something for one. So the boot around 8,000. The insignia them supposed to be free. And the breast shield them supposed to be free. So it's still the raincoat now. Raincoat should even be optional. Like, and I seriously, but most officers not even take no raincoat. You know what I mean? So the raincoat shouldn't even be optional. So the question me even ask, even on my brain, my little brain, how the uniform package still reach over $30,000? Oh, it's like it don't make no sense. Like, we don't like for them, the company, the KingAlarm company, do a calculation, because I have a long time chart and I do the calculation, and I still don't see it reach 50,000 back in the past. And even though it get $40,000, out there $40,000, like 3 pants, 5 shirt. By the way, as I telling you already, 5 shirt not necessary. People supposed to have their option for basically now if next 6 months, go buy back more pants or shirt or something like that. Then just new, you give people 2 pants and 3 shirt. I mean, I believe an officer maybe I would done them off in 4 months. So you give an officer 2 pants and 3 shirts. The cap is free, them supposed to get the cap free. Belt, I think you have to pay for the belt. Don't quote me with no price, but I think the belt maybe are over 2,000. And so those are the items. Undershirt, not necessary. Undershirt supposed to be optional. You like white undershirts, supposed to be optional. So let's say me have my white shirts I'm already. Let's say me I leave another company. I may have my white undershirts already. Or I can buy my white undershirt them cheap on the road. You're supposed to give me an option, so alright, me I go take this. Or another person say, you know, me not have no white shirt and I don't have no money now. So guess what, me I go take it. No problem, people, if they have the option, everybody uniform package supposed to look different. Not everybody wants supposed to be the same. But for some reason the company basically say mandatory regards to everybody forget the same thing. So I understand the shoes. Let's say you insist them have to take the shoes. You know? But why them need to take the jacket, the raincoat, the raincoat? Why? When rain fall regularly, and officers even get umbrella. Them have them get them umbrella or something like that. Them not to be the jacket, the sweater, the raincoat, So, as me I say, hopefully the company KingAlarm would like to see a statement from KingAlarm stating how when them are reduce them uniform package and the items that will be given and ensure how is the policy still being enforced regards to free. They should not pay for branded uniforms. You know what's happening on that side. So anyways, people, remember, I leave now. Thanks for joining. You know, thanks for persons who like the screen. Remember to share all Miss Royal Beauty. So it's nerve-wracking to know you work, and when you get paid, you get enough fear for back. Oh, you don't get enough fear for back to work after a certificate. Oh yeah, this is our next thing. Yeah, but I end the video now, but this is our next thing too. Now, as I say, imagine an officer could just come in new, and then come in when the PSI come here, but then do for the fortnight, them come in maybe the PSI when you go do 4 duties. When I look on that basically the majority, everything I go back in a deduction. Remember the officer knew the money not there. You force that person to go back to work. Where the person get the money from, you force the person to go do. I don't know illegal things or things that don't make no sense. Things are not morally correct. You know what I mean? As we say, a lot of things we can talk about, we just go and leave it for now. But imagine an officer where I come from Clarendon, St. Elizabeth, and them get paid, and when them look, remember them are hold out for a while now. Because remember, some of them come down, they might forgot through orientation. Some of them broke and don't have no money. Maybe orientation take up to the minimum of 3 days. And which is right, a company is supposed to do orientation. Now, Imagine an officer go through orientation, no money, no did, and them hungry. Then them have to work. Them going to the fortnight when maybe I just 3 or 4 due to them do, and when them get them pay, when them I expect Friday evening to get them pay, no pay, no did it. That can't make no sense. You know what I mean? That can't make no sense. I tell the person, say, them have to go batter it out for the next 2 weeks. And when the same officers them want basically quote unquote choose which location them gonna have a problem. Because I guess so, they have the money or nothing. When I say the company don't provide free transportation, it depends on where you work. Like when you're new. But food, yes, you can go work and put on location, but what about food? Oh, people maybe argue, well, that's not the company, you know, the company is not, that's not the company part. When you come into the company and you sign up, you didn't know what you're, what I'm saying, maybe you didn't know what you're signing up for. Or you don't have family or whatever to assist you or something. Remember, a lot of the people, when them come down, them borrow a lot of money for come down and then don't have no more body for borrow from. And the company don't provide loans for new persons. That's the reality. So, how that officer will survive? How the officer will survive? And if a person don't turn up to, them get them 10 duty rasta, and they maybe don't turn up for, them going to struggle for do 5 out of the 10. Maybe that person send that person a trial, disciplinary hearing, because you say them never turn up, them call out for them duty or something like that. When sometimes most of them and they ask them basically hungry. That's the reality. And some of the location where some of them work, them don't provide no food. Some of them skip the location and go to the location, and then some managers have issues. You know what I mean? But it's a tough thing, people. It's tough. It's tough. The uniform package needs to go down. Obviously, a certain institute package. Maybe it go down already, I don't know. But let's see. Hopefully, and them staff associated with that person. Because now we are uniform training whatever is supposed to be 78,000. Cannot. So remember, people, we don't want to keep the live long and drawn out, you know. Remember to share the live, you know. Please share the live. Share it to your KingAlarm officers. And also I would like to be, if I could be corrected, like, let me know if your company, let's say not work on your KingAlarm, let me know if your company uniform package is higher than $40,000. Let me know. Also, if the KingAlarm, somebody from the KingAlarm management team maybe hear this YouTube video and want to issue some correction or something, like, no problem in terms of issuing out correction and whatever. Just let me know when will you reduce the uniform costs. Since everybody said by the way, you have some companies that give out free uniform, but since them say it's going to be costly to deal with free uniform, reduce the price. No way should be over try to make this thing regularly. But thanks for joining live. So big up. I'm out. We have reached 30, half an hour section of the video. So bless up on yourself. I'm out. Remember to subscribe, like, and share the video.